Hey everybody, Bones here, Bones Garage, just bringing you update what's going on at the garage. So, 1970 Olds Delta 98. She is back in the shop. The owner wants us to do a few more things that we put on a list for him. And one of those was all of the rear differential trailing arm bushings. See those bushings right there? There's 8 of them. 2 on each arm, and there's 4 arms. And they were just worn out, and the rear end was actually starting to clunk in the control arms or the trailing arms. So we're popping them all out. They're all pressed in. We do them right in the car. We're popping them all out, popping the new ones in, and getting that all done. Another thing he had a problem with is whoever built this exhaust for him, you can see right here, the exhaust was hitting right against there on the frame. So it was clunking around. We're gonna move that a little bit, make it a little bit better than it was. The next thing that he wanted us to do is to change out these isolators for the transmission cross member to the frame. But the problem is nobody makes these isolators anymore. The only way you can get them is NOS, and they're about $170 each. And there's 2 of them. There's one here, and there's one there. So we're gonna hold off on that for a little bit, but at some point they're definitely gonna have to be changed because the rust from the frame and from the bracket is starting to make the frame bend, and also the bracket. You can see how it's starting to bend upward here. So we really are going to need to do these at some point, but as for right now, we're just gonna leave him alone. And he'll come back probably the beginning of next season, maybe middle, and who knows, whenever he gets the time and the money to bring us the car. And then the last thing we did is, if you look up there, we have, see if I can push that jack out of the way. We have the water pump up there. Way up over there, right over there is the water pump. And it was a little bit wet, and you can see where it was dripping down the hose. So we were gonna change it, but he said to hold off a little bit. Maybe we'll do it at the beginning of the next season. He wants to put together, again, a few more dollars to get it. If you look all the way at the front by the pulley that way, you'll see it's got a little bit of wetness right there. It has a little tiny bit of wet coming out of the weep hole over there, but right now he needs to hold off, and he wants us, let's get all that done first, and then we'll come in, we'll get the water pump done next, and then later on we'll get the isolators done. So yeah, little things, get them all done. The gentleman who owns this car loves this car, and he likes taking very good care of it. But again, he's on budget, so we have to be very careful of how much we spend and how we spend it. And we go from the most dangerous to the least important. From there, we just keep moving on and on. So there you go, guys. Have a good one. Talk to you soon. Okay, bye.